Welcome to the Local Vibe podcast, unscripted, it's uncensored, the real deal straight up music talk. Please like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. This is dedicated to the local musicians of Denver, Colorado. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Local Vibe Music Podcast. And we are live in the studio tonight, right here at the Local Vibe. I certainly appreciate everybody who's signing in and appreciate the subscribers, those of you that have been subscribing and following this channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That definitely helps grow the channel and support the musicians that we have coming into the studio. And talking about what we love to talk about, what's dear to our heart is music. Is that right, Colleen?
That is so right.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce our guest that we have here for the night. We actually have Blue Moon Group out of Denver, Colorado. And we're going to talk about kind of where they're from, talk about how they put the band together, how long they've been playing, all that good stuff. Talk about backgrounds, music history, a little bit of trivia, anything like that we can come up with and talk about here during the podcast. So, all right. Well, thank you very much again for those of you that are tuning in live. I appreciate it. Without further ado, I want to turn the cameras over, Michael, to the band here and introduce these guys. Everybody, a round of applause. Thank you for being in the studio tonight. All right. So on my left here, I have Colleen. And Colleen, your camera's kind of set up on this side. Mine's over here. I got them kind of opposite of it. It's kind of easier just to look that way. Yeah. But how you doing?
I am doing great.
Good. How about you guys? How's everybody doing over there on the couch?
Great. Awesome.
Nice. Everybody's got a little drink in their hand. We are relaxing. And we can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Excellent. We could talk a lot.
Yes, we can. Yep. And I see that you came with your Miss Colorado. That's awesome.
I am a little dressed up tonight.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. We definitely got to talk about that and tell the audience a little bit about that. I think that was last couple of weeks or so.
Right? The 25th.
Nice.
April 25th.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So, Colleen, why don't you introduce yourself, say hi to the audience, and tell them a little bit about your background.
Hi, yes, I'm Colleen Costigan, and I am the singer with the Blue Moon Band, and we've been together a couple of years. I'm going to let the band kind of talk about how we came to be.
Sure.
Because I really want to talk about how I got to be where I am today, and part of that story is, how I got to wear this crown and be Miss Colorado Senior America.
Nice.
Because that story really starts with music. And with Flash Jam, which is how you and I know each other.
Yes, that's right.
So, 5 years ago or so, I went to a karaoke party in the basement of a friend's house. I got invited. It was a friend of a friend.
Okay.
And I got invited, and I was like, why have I not been doing karaoke? Like, this is really fun. And so I started going to karaoke. I knew one karaoke bar. It was in Aurora. I lived in Highlands Ranch at the time. So, I'd come all the way out to Aurora to this one karaoke bar because that's all I knew about. Eventually, I learned there's karaoke bars everywhere.
You got to find them, right?
I just didn't know. So I started going to, sing karaoke. And one night I sang a song and this guy came up and said, hey, if you've got somebody to back you, I've got a gig for you. And I was like blown away, right? Like, I'm just here singing and having fun. So he introduced me to Band Mix, which you know about and the guys know about, but people listening may not. It's kind of like a dating service for band members where they find each other.
Yes.
So, you're looking for a guitar player, you can go out onto Band Mix. They have a profile and all that. Well, so he told me about Band Mix. I put a profile out there. I had nothing to put on it because, I had done nothing but sing karaoke. But that got me on the list for Flash Jam.
Oh, okay. So that's how you got to.
That's how I got to Flash Jam.
Okay.
And for those that don't know, Flash Jam was started by this great guy, Jim Ponzi, Jim Lee. And basically what he does, he sends out an email. It has 25 songs on it about. and you sign up for the part of the song that you want to perform. So I would sign up as lead vocalist, and you'd sign up for your part, and there'd be a drummer would sign up for their part, and then you come to the stage, introduce each other, and you perform the song that you've practiced to the original. And so I came and did that with Flash Jam, and I was hooked. I was like, oh my gosh, I'd never really been in front of an audience before performing, but I loved it, absolutely fell in love with it. So I continued to do Flash Jam every month. I quit counting at some point. I think I had done 90 songs over time. But what that did for me, having never really sung before in my life, I didn't sing in choir. It was just not part of my life. I sang in the car a lot.
Nice. That's good practice.
And I sang loudly in the car with a lot of, hand movements and everything. So, that was my practice. But what Flash Jam did for me was put me on stage performing, introduced me to a tremendous community of musicians.
Huge network.
I didn't know any musicians prior to finding Flash Jam. And so, over time, I got some videos of myself performing, put those on my Bandmix page, and these guys found me.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
The Blue Man Band.
Blue Moon Band.
Right.
And,
Nice.
and then, because of Flash Jam and being with the Blue Moon Band, it gave me confidence and experience, and I was able to perform and enter the Miss Colorado Senior America pageant because I had a talent that I could actually have, which is part of the contest. Prior to this, I would not have had that talent, nor, I just had this whole life transformation that occurred since I turned 60, and my confidence and my willingness to try something new, kind of the music and the other transformation really brought me to a place where I could enter the contest. And, I won, which is awesome, right?
Yes.
But, I really feel like my talent, which I sang Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Pat Benatar, which is a song that we sing as the band. And I had sung at Flash Jam. So, and I loved Pat Benatar when I was in college. We used to run Pat Benatar concerts, between study breaks. And so it was a really powerful presentation. I felt really confident, loved doing it, had a lot of fun. And so I think I really attribute the music transformation and my story to getting me to the point that I am now. And so now I have this year of being Miss Colorado Senior America, and my mission is to share with as many women as possible what is possible in your 60s. Right?
Nice.
Or beyond. So that's my mission for this year.
Yes, absolutely. Wow, that's amazing. Round of applause. Yeah. We'll do our own round of applause here. Wow, that's awesome, Colleen. Congratulations. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
And you're right. Yeah, I met you at Flash Jam, and I remember hearing you sing, a few songs. And you're right. It's so addicting that by the time you know it, you're like, oh my gosh, I lost track. How many is that? 100?
Yeah,
You know?
Eddie, you may not remember, but we were sitting at the same table.
Yeah.
The first night that I sang, we were sitting at the same table. I remember you because it was like all a big deal to me.
Yeah.
You were already in a band and you're an experienced musician, but for me it was like all a big deal. But yeah, it was a really transformative experience.
Nice. Yes. And, those of you that don't know, Jim Lee is a huge sponsor and follower of the podcast as well. So I definitely have a shout out for him later on throughout the show here as well for Jim Lee. So yeah, definitely. Wow, that's awesome. All right, awesome. Well, we definitely got to come back and tell me a little bit more about the pageant and kind of how that, how all that works, because I'm excited to know that. But before we do that, we'll get to the band as well. So, guys, hello, say hi, wave.
Hello. Hey. Whoa.
All right, well, let's start over at the far left, and I think Michael finally fixed the name tag, so we should be all lined up now. So we'll start with Doug.
All right. What do you want? You want to know how the band got started?
Yeah, well, just a little bit about yourself first.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Wow. In relation to music, I started out playing piano because my mom had a piano, and the piano teacher didn't think I would amount to anything as a piano player. So she said, "You wave your arms too much. You should play drums." So I got a drum. and started in beginning band. And then in high school, I was in a band. We played for dances. But after high school, went into the Navy, and that was it. So, my dad sold my drum set when I was in Japan. And that was it until my son comes along, and he plays in band in high school and had a drum set. But then after high school, he leaves, and there's this drum set sitting there. And I'm like, wow, maybe I should get on it again, man. Try it out, and started going at it and just loved it. So I called his old drum instructor and started taking lessons. 2 years later, some guys and I got together. We formed a band, had a great time, and it was kind of right after COVID. So there weren't a lot of bands because a lot of bands broke up, and we started playing a lot of places. We had a great time.
Nice.
But as they say, band is a divorce that hasn't happened yet. So it broke up, and I was so bummed because I just love playing. So I went for a year on band mix and trying to meet with other people and trying to find people that would work out. And then I met Jim, and Jim and I connected, and then he and I kind of formed the rest of the band, found Colleen, and the rest is kind of history. Here we all are now. And
Nice.
It's, it's a passion for me. I don't do it for the money. I just do it because there's not much money.
That's right. That's right.
But we
Thank
do.
goodness.
But we do it for the love of the music, and that's
Yes.
it. And entertaining people and seeing people dance. It's just, I just love it.
Yeah,
So,
putting a smile on people's faces, right? I mean, again, I always say it's the power of music, right? That
Exactly.
that just transforms people. And somebody's coming in, they're having a bad day, and they hear this song, and they get to dance, and you can turn around their time just in that little bit, 2-3 hours.
Yep.
You can make them feel better and have a big smile on their face. And yeah, you're absolutely right. And yeah, there is no money in it. Those of us that are playing, we know that. Everything you see around here, I bought out of my pocket.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So the money that you make with the gigs, oh well, that's just just a little extra that you get to put in your pocket for something else,
That's for sure.
But we do it because of the passion. You're absolutely right. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. All right. And then right next to you, Mr. Jim.
Thanks, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with two older sisters who brought Beatles albums into the house during the 60s, which I think turned on a lot of people of our generation to rock and roll and music in general. And I was a freshman in high school. I picked up a guitar and eventually ended up in a garage band. And when I got to college, started to play at a little higher level, played in bands through college. And then for a while afterwards, doing things that a lot of younger musicians do, taking a shot at writing originals and doing some recording and stuff. But eventually, for a lot of us, life gets in the way. And
Yes.
suddenly I'm married with two young kids and had to kind of abandon music for a while other than, playing it in my bedroom whenever I could grab a few minutes.
Sure.
But finally, you get to a point later on where kids are starting to grow up, and you have an opportunity to sort of go back into it. And I've had a lot of fun with it probably the last 20 years or so, playing in trios and bands and things. And I relocated out here about 3 years ago, and was kind of looking around for folks to get involved in it. And that's when Doug and I connected, and we're able to put together a really great group of people, of course, including Colleen, and Matt is our bass player, and we've had others kind of in and out along the way, and been able to put together something that I think we feel pretty proud of. I think we do a pretty good job. We've been able to get we played about 30 gigs last year, and probably do that many this year. Somebody had asked me 40 years ago, would I be doing 30 gigs a year at this age?
You're like, no.
Probably wouldn't have guessed that.
Right.
But it's really great fun, and it's something you don't really age out of. As long as you
Right.
love it and stay with it, it turns out to be a key part of your life, and
Yes.
and it's been really fun.
Yes, I know it. No, I tell you what, and the band that I play with Iron Philly. We're also pretty busy. We play a lot of gigs, and And I always ask myself at the end of the night, like, oh my gosh, why am I carrying all this stuff? You know,
The worst, right?
and then I was like, then I got to go home and unload.
Oh, it's the worst.
Last Saturday we had 2 gigs. We played 2 gigs, one during the day and then one in the evening, which was our standard. Oh my gosh,
At 2 different places?
At 2 different places.
Oh, boy.
We were bummed, but yes, no, you're right. And at the end of the day, you say, you know what, I do this because this is what I love to do. You know,
Right. And it's a good workout.
it is. Yes. Well, you guys seen my truck too, so try to put speakers in the back of that too. Oh my gosh! But yeah. Anyways, you end up with a little sore back, but you know, the next day you have plenty of time to recover. So.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, awesome. And then, so earlier I said Blue Man. It's not Blue, it's Blue Moon Band.
Yeah, correct.
It's so easy to transition to that word, I think, just because the way they're lined up, you know. But awesome. All right. And then, so how long has the band been together? How long you guys been together? Is it
2 years.
2 years? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 2 years just about now. Huh?
Right.
And Colleen, you've been with them for the last 2 years, or
No, I came in a couple months later.
Okay.
So,
So
just,
close
I
to
don't
it,
know.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty close.
wow? I tell you what, time flies, right?
I know.
Oh my gosh, yes. Wow. Okay. Awesome. And last but not least, the other band member that we have there, Michael. Let's switch over to that screen, Mr. Matt.
Thanks, Eddie.
Yes.
So, I just play therapeutically, basically. I'm the guy in the band doesn't talk.
You get a little bit closer to the mic.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
Oh, you got me?
There
Okay.
you are. Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say because I'm the guy in the band.
No,
that
it's
doesn't
okay.
Talk. And
Talk about your
these
punk
guys
career.
know it, but you know, I do enjoy it, and couldn't about leave it like that. I kind of had a rebirth. I lost my job when COVID hit, and it was about a 20-year break. I played a lot of classical guitar, but had not. And you know, before that, I was in the bands, both classic rock, old stuff, and you know, new stuff that was new in the early '80s. You know, so anyway, I got back in it, and I was in a couple of good bands, kind of like what Doug said. You know, it's hard to keep going for a year or two, and I'm super busy too. But now the kids are all moving out, so
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it, you know. But yeah, we do it for fun. And what's nice about Blue Moon is that, and I take it way less serious than these guys do, but we're not taking it that serious. It's fun.
It
you
is
know?
fun.
And
That's right,
I think we've got a nice little following. Colleen's got a huge following, and so when they come in, you know, we
Nice.
play to them and write hours. So it's working out really good with a good fit, and you know, we're getting a little growth.
That's
Yeah,
always
it-
exciting, right? To see the fans as they start,
Yeah.
you know, following you around and they,
Yeah,
you know, look for when you're going to play next. I love that part. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, like we almost need 2 waves of them, you know, for keep it going.
Sure.
Especially
Sure.
if we have a Friday and a Saturday night, because some of these guys won't come out both nights.
Yeah, one night's all they can do.
But yeah, thanks. Yeah,
Nice. And Matt, before I forget, you play bass. Is that what you play?
yeah, I play bass.
Bass. Nice. All right.
You didn't talk about your punk career.
Well, my punk career is, you know, it's probably best. Luckily, there wasn't a whole lot of widespread videos in those days, you know, with cell phones and stuff.
Okay.
But we do have 8 tracks.
So if I had to guess, are we talking 80s? Are we talking 90s?
Yeah,
Or-
80s.
80s. Okay. 80s punk.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. I love
I
it.
pretty much didn't start playing until like 86, but in the early 80s, you know, in high school, you know, it was all like right after that hard rock that all these
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yep. I hear you.
We had the real stuff. 83, man, it's great. Yeah.
Nice.
So I want to say something about Matt. So Matt plays bass, yes, and he does a great job laying that down for us. But Matt had his debut singing with us not
Oh,
very long
nice.
ago, and he now, he sings.
Awesome.
We sing a duet.
Very cool.
And he's doing a great job with
Yeah.
that. And I think he's-
Congratulations.
I'm kind of allowed to sing and also forced to sing.
Sure. Now,
But it's good for me. and
we're
so that's part of it.
encouraging
That's part of
him.
my duality.
you just gotta do it sometimes.
Yeah, wanting to be here,
Just-
not wanting to be here. It does affect my bass playing a little bit, but it's good to sing too. And the other thing is, I want to sing, and also they allow me to dance.
Nice.
And,
Yeah.
Even
this
better.
is a big issue with some bands. Also, I stand out front. Pretty soon I cause problems occasionally, and they
all
put up with it. So
No, I hear you. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
He said that we allow him to dance. There's no stopping him.
Right. There
Well,
is
I-
no
yeah.
stop.
You're like every song. No, and people love that, right? They love, and again,
yeah.
we've been trying to focus on more on that too, right? Is it the presentation and the interaction
it's
with the audience?
big.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really
People
big.
really love that, you know?
For sure.
You just can't come unhooked.
Right.
That was the problem.
He came unhooked one night.
there's
Yeah.
always it's a fine line, like a comedian, right? It can be a fine line. No, I bomb once in a while.
Yeah, no, well, congratulations on the singing. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You just have to do it. You know, the
Yeah.
more and more you do it, the more comfortable you get. Matt Prager, our bass player, he's starting to sing a lot more now. Same thing, he would do one and then, 1.5. And,
Yeah.
and now he's always doing more songs.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, little by little is
That's
just,
awesome.
just start getting up there and doing it, And it also helps the band whenever you're ready to do some harmonies and stuff like
Yeah.
that, right? That's
Yeah.
always helpful to do that. So
I don't want to leave out our keyboard player.
yes, that's
Who
right.
was-
We are missing somebody.
Yeah, he
right?
was not able to be here tonight. His name is Vic Prep.
Okay.
Vic has been in the music for a really long time, longer than all of us, which, we've been around. Well, I haven't been in music for a long time, but I've been around a long time. But Vic wasn't able to join us tonight, but he is, an outstanding keyboard player.
Okay.
Brings us a lot of energy. And then he sings. And when he sings, it's like everybody's in the audience going like, who is that? Where is that? Because, he's in behind us, and so
Yeah.
they can't really see him. But, so I just don't want
Nice.
to leave out Vic.
Right.
He's an important part of our band.
Yeah, definitely, Vic. We missed you, but we'll definitely catch you the next time. But shout out to Vic there for sure. All right, awesome. Yeah, and keys. So you guys have keys, and we're gonna look at your promo video here in a little bit that you sent me, Colleen. So you guys have keys, bass, 2 guitars or 1 guitar.
Well, right now we have one, but
Okay.
we're looking for another one.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
anybody out there listening? Here
Yeah.
we come.
That's
Hit
the
us
other.
up.
Yeah,
Hit
that's
us
the other
up.
cool thing about this podcast, right? Is the people that are listening. Here you go. There's an opening. They might be looking for another guitar player. So
Yep.
always good to help spread the word. So and keys always definitely adds another element to your music and allows you to open up to more songs too. And is it mainly covers that you guys are playing right now? Or
Yeah, we,
Okay.
we only do covers. We, primarily, classic rock, but we got a little bit of funk and a little bit of country and
Nice, very cool. Yeah.
southern rock a little bit.
And that's the thing too, right? That I've been interviewing, quite a few people. I think I lost track already, but this is probably like 20 episodes already.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I've been
Good for
going
you.
pretty good. And I interview a lot of original bands and original artists, and they love the originals. Of course, they say, "Hey, the cover bands are the ones that actually make more money than we do." I was like, I know, and play more.
Yeah.
That's just it. Because again, you go to a place, people want to be able to sing to the songs that
Yeah.
they know. They want to be able to, have a good time. And you could sneak in an original here and there, but for the most part, they're going to relax and
Yeah,
hear.
know what they
Yeah.
want to hear what they know.
They want to sing along to the chorus,
Mm-hmm.
of whatever song it is. And that puts a smile on their face. So.
It does.
Well, awesome. Okay. So 2 years on the band there, and like I said, we are missing one, but we'll definitely do a follow up, and hopefully we can get everybody back in the studio. And as you guys can see, you're more than welcome to play some music. We have plenty of musical gear
Yeah.
around here to be able to play some music, and we'll tee that up for next time. But I definitely want to let's take a look at the video that you sent me, Colleen. And I noticed this was at Fracos, right?
Yeah, well, it's just no longer, right?
are they
Unfortunately,
done?
they closed
Oh,
recently.
no. Okay.
Another live music venue
Gosh.
closing, which is
Yeah.
hard on all of us, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been tough. Yeah, Denver, Colorado. We've had a couple of premier locations. I would say Fracos is probably one of those premiers as well that have closed, unfortunately, within the last few months. And well, that just means we have to go find other places.
I know.
Fracos is great too. Yeah, we did a promo video with those guys, Shooting Dice, I believe. Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it's those guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So let's play this video, and then we can talk a little bit about some of the songs and stuff. And this is probably just pieces of multiple songs that you
It
guys
is.
played. Okay, awesome.
It is.
Let's give that a listen, Michael. All right, cool. So you got to tell me a little bit about the songs, but I did hear some Tom Petty.
Yep.
I heard the Beatles.
Yeah.
All right, and there were a few other ones that I missed.
Yeah, we got a little Linda Ronstadt was in there,
All
and then who's heard it? Marvin
Monkees.
Gaye is
Marvin-
that? I think is that?
Oh, Grapevine, right? Heard it through the Grapevine.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
And that set, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Yep. Now I did see that there was another guitar player in there. So is that the vacancy that?
Yeah, that's the
okay.
vacancy that we're trying to fill.
Gotcha. Yep. All right. And then keyboard player, I saw the keyboard, bass, drums. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. So how long ago did you guys do that at Freckles? Was that?
I think it was.
About a year
End of-
ago.
It's more than that. I think it's.
Okay.
I think it's close to a year and a half.
Because they were doing those, if I remember,
so.
during the week sometime,
Yeah,
right? They were-
yeah. It was like a Thursday night.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. But,
Yep.
oh my gosh, I can't believe they closed.
I know.
Oh, that's a shame. All right. Anyways, yeah, we have to. That just means we got to find more venues out there.
That's right.
So those of you bar owners and venues out there that are listening, hey, we'd love to come out and play. Here's Blue Moon that can go out there and play as well. And
Absolutely.
there's a lot of local bands. And again, for me, that was kind of the biggest thing as I was putting this podcast together was I wanted to dedicate it to local musicians right here in our Front Range. And there's so many, right? So many that are out there. And just be able to have this platform, put it on YouTube, do some streaming, and let people know about your band and when they're playing and where they're playing and what kind of music they're playing and that kind of stuff, you know, which has been going to good. So speaking of which, what is your when's the next gig coming up for you guys?
Tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah, we're playing at the Pines Barn Grill
Okay.
in Castle Pines,
Castle
Colorado,
Pines, gotcha.
6 to 9, and we play there pretty regularly.
Okay.
Kind of a house band there, so
Nice.
we play 1 or 2 times a month there. And we've got gigs coming up May 16th, May 29th, and June 19th
Okay,
up there. So
there in Pines, yeah.
Yeah, we're also playing at the Metropolitan Grill on May 16th.
Okay. Now is that at the Pines? Is it a patio gig or what are they?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
They do have a patio, and obviously.
Tomorrow night, though?
Not tomorrow.
Probably a little early.
Might be a little chilly, right?
yeah. Unfortunately, in the winter and the colder
know.
months, we're inside. But
know it.
yeah, the patio is it's
Nice.
a great setup
Very
out
cool.
there.
Yeah, well, I have not been there. I gotta go check
Well,
it
you
out. Maybe
come tomorrow.
There you go. See, there, I go tomorrow.
I know where you can be.
I know. You got it. I'll be there. We'll go check it out. And good food and good place. and
Yeah,
good,
really
nice.
good food. Nice place.
Very cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a snowstorm this past couple of days, but you guys know the way Colorado weather is. It'll wipe out, and
Yeah.
the sun was out today, and I think this weekend's supposed to be nice.
It is, I think, up to 75.
But I'm originally from Texas, so my folks and my family they don't understand the 4 seasons, right? They're like, what? What do you snow in May? I'm like, it's the norm. It's like not, so it's springtime here.
That is so true.
You don't start planning until after Mother's Day, just in case.
That's right.
Right.
But I love it. But anyways, all right, awesome. Well, yeah, I'll definitely come out and check you guys out tomorrow. Now, let's put the Facebook page up there. And do you guys kind of keep up to date with your dates on the Facebook page? Or
We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
we
I
do.
found this one there. There's the Blue Moon page. And there's some pictures. You probably have some videos and stuff. And then do you put your dates of your upcoming gigs on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't. I've been a little remiss in that.
Yeah. No, it
We'll
does
get
take a
better.
little bit of time,
We,
right?
we do have them on our website. For sure.
Okay, you have a website. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. I think Michael's picking that up. Okay, awesome. There it is.
Yeah. And that is actually at the Pines.
Oh, that's inside.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I think tomorrow for sure it'd be a good insight.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Trust me, I've played outside before in the cold. Oh my God, your fingers
I'll
just,
bet.
for guitar playing, and I play keys, so it's all my fingers for
Oh,
everything
dear.
that I do. So my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
it's hard to be outside. All right, so here's your webpage, and these
Yeah.
are all your gigs there. And then of course the Facebook, it's just part of the social media that you use. Do you guys have Instagram as well, or?
We're not using Instagram
Okay.
right now.
Okay. I don't use it much either. It's primarily Facebook is
Yeah.
the biggest one for me, but okay. And then posting your videos up on there. Do you guys have a YouTube channel or anything like that?
We do.
We do.
You do? Okay. And on the YouTube channel, people can go find some of your videos of some of your, right here, as a matter of fact. Yep,
Yep.
Michael's bringing them up.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. There we are on the patio at the Pines.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check out Blue Moon Band, you can check out their website and then also get a hold of them for any gigs that you want to book. Would you say so? It's a mix of 60s, 70s, some country rock. or how do you guys really
Yeah.
80s, 90s. More.
80s and 90s?
90s, yeah.
Okay.
Well, although we've got, I don't know, how old is Hit the Road Jack?
Well, there are a few old ones.
That's pretty old. I don't know what
But
year
it's a
that
great
came out.
song.
Yeah.
It was so funny because we were talking about that the last time we were putting a set list together, and I said, "Hey, let's put some classic rock." And they were like, "Can you define classic rock?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah," because I guess 80s and 90s stuff is really considered some classics.
I think
you know?
that's classic. Yeah.
And I was like, "No, I'm thinking classic for me is like 70s."
No, yeah. Well, it's all relative, right?
It's all relative, yes.
Well, we do have a monkey song.
We do have a monkey song. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that was on the
I'm a
promo.
believer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
actually have
believer. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Some
yeah.
stuff from the 21st century too.
Yeah, we sing a little
Girl
pink.
Crush.
Yeah.
Nice.
And well, we used to be doing "Man, I Feel Like a Woman."
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
we'll bring
Okay.
it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we-
Hey, we do Girl Crush.
Yeah, we have every decade represented
Yeah,
except
we
for
do.
probably the 2020s. I
Yeah,
don't think we have
Nice.
anything quite
Yeah.
as
exactly.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, we could have one of those.
So when you guys are putting, let me ask you this: when you guys are putting your set list together, I mean, obviously Colleen's got the female vocals, right, which helps. I love that for sure, and that's why Amy does the
Yeah.
main vocals for us.
Yeah.
As you guys are putting the set list together, are you considering Colleen's range when you're putting the songs together, or songs that you like more? How do you guys handle that?
Colleen would probably be best answering this, but I will say, I think everything has really changed for us in the last 6 months as we've developed a following of people loving to dance, and so we tend to gravitate more for nice dance music. People
Yeah.
can really get out and move, and Colleen really shines on those songs as well.
Nice.
But we do have other lead voices.
Yeah.
Our keyboard player Vic sings Joe Cocker great.
Okay.
He really does a wonderful
Gotcha.
job on several songs like that, and I sing some leads on a few.
Yeah,
So we kind of move it around, but Colleen, I'd say, sings probably close to 60%.
Majority, right?
Yeah. So, but it's nice to mix it up a little bit.
Sure.
Jim, I didn't mean to leave you out. Yeah, you do some great songs. Well, Jim and I have this thing with "Running Down a Dream." It's our song, and Jim just kills it. So
Nice.
We like Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and that definitely helps for the singers too, because it kind of gives you a little bit of break, so to move it around a little bit, and
You
that's
know,
why.
I think it also helps. I like being able to have different vocalists because it's a different feel for the audience. I mean, I think in some ways they can kind of get tired of one voice, and so when you're able to have multiple vocalists,
Yes.
I think it just makes it more interesting for the audience.
Yeah, it gives them somebody different to listen to in terms of the voice.
I agree.
Yeah. What we like to do a lot of, especially with Amy's range, is we'll do a lot of the guy 90s vocals and
Yeah.
put them in the female.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sing a lot of the
Awesome.
male
Awesome.
parts.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I even do, and this is, to the chagrin of some of my band members, Jenny, and they're like, that's a guy song. I'm like, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
some of us are more chauvinistic, I will admit.
It's all good.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, if you put that song in the second set towards the end of the night, people are not going to care. They're going to be a few drinks in.
They just love that song.
They're
I
gonna
don't
love
think
it.
they care.
Exactly.
right?
That's true.
They're going to love the song. They're going to be like, "This is awesome." You know?
Yeah.
So, I know we always talk about that too. We're like, "Oh, I messed up." I was like, "I don't think anybody
No,
heard that.
that ain't notices.
Nobody heard that but you." So keep on playing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh my gosh! Right, just keep on playing through the song. We'll get through it. So nice. It's just the things that you come up with as you're gigging, right? The more and more that you gig, the more stuff you realize and you learn and you pick up. So
So true.
yeah. And then what about sound? Who's running sound for you guys? You guys do it yourself?
We do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Jimbo.
Yeah, Jim's
Nice.
kind of our coordinator in that.
Very cool. Yeah. Yep. All right. Awesome.
That's a big job.
It is.
That is not easy.
Right. Yeah. No, I run sound for us as well. Yeah. So yeah, run sound, play keys, play guitar, sing.
You do it all.
You name it.
What do you need? The rest of the band? Eddie?
Right.
Just you?
Just backing tracks.
Just backing tracks. Just hit the play
They
button.
just
get up
stand
there.
behind you and look pretty.
I know it's a no, but again, it's the passion, right? We love to do this
Yeah.
for sure. So,
Yeah.
all right, awesome. And then, in terms of like inspirations, I love to talk about that as well, right? So, what are you guys' some of your inspirations as we think about the decades and where everybody grows up? They grow up in different eras and different times. and I can't remember exactly, but I think it's like, when you're 12 years old to, 18 or something, like in that era is kind of the most that kind of really sticks with you as you're growing up, but, and sometimes it's an inspiration. Sometimes it's not an inspiration. Maybe it was something that you just listened to. But what are your guys' kind of inspirations as you talk about the type of music that you like to play in terms of covers as a band now that you guys have put together as a band? What are some of your inspirations? We'll start with Colleen.
Well, so in the 80s, which was, well, I guess late 70s, 80s, I was in college. And Pat Benatar and Fleetwood Mac were, all the rage. And
Yep.
I loved them. I mean, I was like I think now they would call me a fangirl. We didn't have that term then, but I was kind of a fangirl. So those artists, I still just have a lot of affection for, and I love singing Pat Benatar. And I've Joan Jett. I love these
Nice.
hard rocking women.
Yeah,
That they are kind of my inspiration. But I also really enjoy singing kind of what are traditionally male songs. It's more for my range, so that's a more comfortable range for me to sing in some ways. But there's just such great songs that I grew up with. That I love playing.
Yeah.
There's some new stuff that I, like I would not have expected myself to like Jelly Roll.
Gotcha.
Really like Jelly Roll.
Right. He's got an amazing story too. Right?
Yeah,
His
he
story's
does. And
amazing.
Teddy
yeah.
Swims,
Right.
There's some new music that I'm kind of like, ooh, I kind of like to sing some of that.
Sure.
But we have way more songs on our longer list than we can currently play.
Sure.
We're sorting through things to narrow it down.
Yeah.
So adding to our set list is not really what we're trying to do right now.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But we still do.
But we do. We can't help
one in there,
ourselves.
yeah.
We can't help ourselves. Yeah.
No, and then you're trying to figure out how to filter them for the next gig, right? Like, let's make a new set list,
Yeah.
take this song out, put this song
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff, Yeah.
And what order?
What
and,
order? Yes, exactly.
It's a whole thing.
Yes, I hear you. And also depends on the venue too, right? So some venues where you get the majority of the people early in the day, or early in the evening,
Yeah.
we'll put those songs up front. Sometimes there's venues that we play the Frontier Club a lot, and that's a late bar.
Oh,
like
okay,
the
yeah.
second and third set are the most important,
Wow.
And that we play music till midnight. So those are one of those gigs where you get home, you're like, oh gosh, it's 1:30.
Yeah, that's late. Yeah, we tend to play places where it's early.
Right.
We have an early crowd.
Sure. All right, and then let's go over to the band there. And what about you guys, Doug? We'll start with Doug. A little bit of
No,
inspiration.
start with Jim.
All right, we'll start with Jim.
Yeah, I would say, thinking about bands, I went to college in the 70s and it was in Gainesville, Florida, where the University of Florida is. And one of the big local bands was Mudcrutch, which was the predecessor band of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. So I kind of followed them from their days starting out into their Tom Petty and the Heartbreaker days. And I've always loved their sound and have seen them live. And anybody who's seen them live knows they do a lot of old stuff. They'll do some Ray Charles. They'll do some 60s British invasion stuff just for the heck of it, even though they have a great body of work on their own. So I love their guitar player, Mike Campbell. So great guitar. Also, the Eagles, I think, were a big influence on a lot of us in the 70s. Great vocals, good harmonies, tasty guitar work, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then for me, and this is not something I'm able to do in this band, but I love ZZ Top.
Nice.
It's great. Yeah, great Texas blues and
Yep.
it rocks and just great, phenomenal sound. Best sound ever out of a Les Paul and two
Yeah.
amps. So those are probably the big three for me. Although I love Linda Ronstadt, and it's great to be able to work with a woman singer like Colleen and be able to do some great women's stuff that guys wouldn't normally be able to do.
Sure.
She's worked with some great guitarists and musicians in general. So it's really fun to do her stuff and have Colleen sing that and others. And one last one, the Pretenders, who we don't really do too many of.
Oh,
but,
I like the Pretenders.
Yeah, me too. Big fan, and they had a great guitarist, and So yeah, those are some of the influences for me.
Nice. Yeah, I saw the Pretenders. It was a few years back, but they opened up for Journey, and I think it was at
interesting.
Coors Field.
I remember. I
Yeah,
remember that.
was probably what 4 years ago, 5
Yeah,
years ago,
yep.
something like
When I
that.
first got here. Yeah.
Nice, yeah, Pretender, and you don't hear a lot of bands play them that much, you know. So that's the other thing I like to do too. I like to play some of those songs that maybe a lot of people don't play, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put those out
Yeah.
there, but at the same time, you're trying to make the audience happy, and you're right. I think they love the dance stuff. You know, we have a lot of that stuff in our set because of that reason, to get people to dance and have a good time.
Yeah, we played a gig, and we're playing again this summer it's called the Rendezvous, and it's at Heather Gardens, which is a adult community, senior community.
Ah, okay.
And I'll tell you what, this place was jam packed. That dance floor was, I mean, they did not stop from the moment we got on stage. But then they asked us, "Do you do any line dances?" And we're like, "Well, no, but when we go back, we're gonna have
gonna do
line
one for you."
dances."
Yeah. Nice.
We're working on some line dancing.
Very
for
cool.
them.
Yeah, that's pretty popular out here too, right? Is
Yeah.
the line dancing? Yeah. Very awesome, man. Well, yeah, and I also did see the Eagles too when they came to the Pepsi Center, I believe. I think it was Fry's son that was playing with them. So
Yeah.
I saw him at Coors Field, and man,
I know it. It's just one of those things, right? Right now they're at the Sphere. It's like, gosh, just to go check those out in Vegas,
Right.
you know, it'd be awesome.
It's like a mortgage payment, though.
I know it. That's the thing. It's so much, you know. I have a limit. Like I stick to a limit, you know. But oh gosh, but all right, and Jim, or I'm sorry, Doug.
That was Jim, yeah.
That was Jim. Yeah, Doug or Matt.
Matt, why don't you go?
Yeah, Matt. We'll do Matt next.
So, well, first of all, I just want to say, let's put a ZZ Top in and a Pretender.
I'm ready.
And,
I can dig it.
Colleen, you can sing ZZ
Dun,
Top.
I can do ZZ Top,
If
sure.
Doug's ready to, if Jim's ready to play it.
Yeah, sharp dressed man. Come on.
Les
All right,
Paul. Les
Sharp Dressed
Paul.
Man, if it's dead at the last song.
There you go.
But yeah, so the Grateful Dead probably is my influencing band.
Nice.
Yeah, I've heard all the rest of them too, but by and far, you know, that's the book of music that I really know inside
Yep.
out. And but yeah, I was a new waver and all that. But going back, you know, from all of them, I guess if you want to look at the bass players, let's just do that. Plus, we don't have much time otherwise, right? But so Paul McCartney, of course, Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Paul Jones,
Oh, yeah.
you know, for the heavy stuff.
Yep.
And I still play in another band, and it's heavier. So I got a heavy side. I mean, I had to learn to play metal. I didn't want to that much, but I enjoyed it. It's heavy. But you know, Flea
Yeah.
as more of the slapping. I worked at that for a lot. I don't really slap much now, but probably those three. Maybe throw Sting in there too. The riding part, his bass parts are kind of simple. So I try to tell you guys when you sing, it's gonna be tough, but I still respect them. You know that they're well written, and probably those four: Flea, Sting, McCartney, John Paul Jones.
Nice.
Great.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, and I'm with you on the new wavy stuff, man. Sometimes I love that stuff, like the 80s, the Smiths, of course, The Cure is one of my favorites, but you know, Depeche Mode and that 80s, kind of early to mid 80s stuff. Sometimes I get stuck there, you know.
Yeah, it was fun. Like some of it was a lot of synthesizer, computer generated stuff.
Yeah,
they were still
yeah.
playing it though,
Yeah.
and overlaying it, and so yeah, it's cool.
Nice. All right. And last but not least,
Well, being born and raised in Boulder and just growing up on KIMN radio,
Oh my
950.
God. Yes.
Loved everything, loved everybody, and went in the Navy, came back, and you know the disco era was well engaged and got into that, and then in the '90s got into my raising family of 3 kids and got into my educational part. So I never listened to radio much, only listened to educational tapes and reading books, and really got away from music. And so I'm all over the place. I mean, really kind of got into jazz, R&B, and things like that. So I'm all over the place. I like so much music. But I will say my biggest, my most favorite is Eagles.
Nice.
And of course, the one summer in Coors Field with the Eagles, as we talked about, was just probably the most favorite concert ever.
Yeah.
But and then these guys really have introduced me to people that I didn't really know much about, and starting to play music that I never heard before, and it's just been wonderful. I just love it.
Sure.
So it's sad to say I was really never into Tom Petty until 5 years ago. And now I'm one of the biggest fans. So,
Nice.
It's just, I'm a little different in that regard, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. No, and you're right. And again, there's nothing wrong with kind of wandering off to other genres. I think that's always powerful for you as a musician too, But I'm with you there with Tom Petty. Like, I'd never been a huge fan until you stop and really listen to the music.
Right.
And then you're like, okay, now I know why there's a lot of people that really enjoy his music, because he does have a great message that he's sharing. So
And he's pretty versatile in his songs.
He is.
They kind of don't have a similar sound.
Sure.
At least from my perspective.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we play a few. I think we played three or so songs with Tom Petty. So, Jim, before I forget, you were talking about ZZ Top, and I've been looking at one of the Magnatone amps.
Oh, yeah.
And again, that's dialed in just for Billy, right? It's that style.
Yes,
and
yes.
they're so nice. I mean, I don't know what I would do with it. I'd just have it. But anyways,
It'd be nice to just look at it.
just to put it in the collection. I have this box that's back here that's been sitting there. It's almost brand new, But you can never have enough amps or guitars, So,
Ain't that the truth?
but yeah, that amplifier. If you ever get a chance to play it, I played it at the NAMM last year.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh.
I've always wanted to go to NAMM.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you guys got to check that out. At least one time, go check it out. It's nice. It's a nice conference. But then you're like, okay, all the gigs that I play, I can't play that. I mean, you could barely have it tuned up to like half a step, because that thing's just so powerful.
loud.
Yeah, it's so loud, But all right, cool. Well, awesome. Well, thank you guys for that, Michael. Let's get to some fun stuff here. I wanted to play. And we can just do a few of them here, but I thought this would be fun, and I wanted to kind of pick your guys' brains a little bit. And we're gonna play a game here, and this is Name That Tune, okay? And just for fun, let's see if we can pick your brain and see where we're at. And we'll get Michael set up here with our screen, and then we'll start with our first one here. All right, let's see. Okay, you guys ready?
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Let's do it.
On the first part of
America.
Horse with no name.
Yes, my dad introduced me to America a long time ago when I was like 13 years old.
desert on a horse with no name.
All right.
I forgot about them. That's one of my favorite groups.
They're actually coming there. I just saw something that they're going on tour. I don't know
Really?
who from America's, going to be playing or what, but I just read
I think
that.
it's two of the three.
Two of the three. Okay. there
I
you go.
saw them off of what's that place on Santa Fe where they had concerts and you sit on the grass?
Hudson Gardens.
Hudson Gardens. Oh my gosh, 7 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
It was awesome.
Yeah. And they're from the early 70s probably,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right, Michael, next one.
Chicago.
Oh yeah, is it Chicago? What's? Give us
Final answer?
Give us a little more.
Final answer. All right, let's play it, Michael. Let's see what we got.
I guess the lyrics are kind of just playing around in my head.
Oh, Curtis.
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
We fail. I'm your Venus.
Shocking Blue.
Nice.
I would like to sing that song.
We should.
There it is. All right, here we go. Here's another one.
Oh, I know what this
Baker
is.
Street.
Yeah, that's it. Baker Street.
Who's the artist?
Hold on.
Rafferty.
God, Gary Rafferty.
Yeah.
Good job.
Nice. Great job, yeah. All right.
Dire Straits.
Yeah, Dire Straits. Name of the song?
My old band used to play it.
Yeah.
Sultans of Swing.
Sultans of Swing. Love that song.
That's kind of fun.
That's a great song.
No Woman, No Pride, Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job.
Yep, that's it.
Walking the wild side.
Nice
Do,
job,
do,
Jim.
do, do,
Just that-
do,
that
do,
beat is a
do,
classic,
do,
you know?
do, 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 do.
Take a walk on the wild side.
So we were talking about 80s and 90s. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Mark Wahlberg remade that song using the same structure in the 90s.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Yeah. Yep. And when he of course he was a kid, he was singing at that time before he was a movie star. But
Wow.
yeah, you guys got to check that out. All right.
He did some great stuff. I remember
Yeah.
that.
All the young dudes.
I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
Same.
Then we was niggas back.
Oh, was that Bowie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't the right thing
Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. A little bit of Fleetwood.
I saw it.
Is this like Tommy?
Oh gosh.
Ooh, yeah.
The Who?
Good job.
Yep, that's it. All right, we'll do one more. Let's do one more, Michael.
Problem is all inside your head.
Oh, Simon
Paul
Garfunkel.
Simon. Yeah.
Paul Simon.
Was that Paul Simon? Oh, that's right. I was trying to
Without
recognize his voice.
Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 Ways to Love.
Nice. All right, one more.
Oh, Rolling
Black
Stones.
Sugar.
Brown sugar.
A brown sugar.
Brown
yeah.
sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brown sugar, black sugar. Okay. Whatever it takes.
Wow, look how young he was there, right? In that picture. It's like, oh my gosh.
Oh my
look at
New
God.
album or what?
that. Wow, look at that.
He is young.
I heard the Stones came out with a new song.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, new album.
Talk about touring. Can you imagine those guys? Like I don't know if they ever stopped.
I saw them last year.
Oh, is that right?
And I'm telling you, they rock it and they sound and they act like they've never sung that song before.
Wow. Isn't
I
that
mean,
crazy?
they bring the energy to the stage.
something else,
Mick
right?
Jagger is just unbelievable.
Well,
Yeah.
they can. They don't have to carry their own stuff.
That's right. They just show up.
Here's a little tidbit, Eddie. You can use this with a future guest. How many trucks, semi trucks, does it take to set up this Rolling Stones concert?
Oh my gosh. I mean, if
Seven.
It's like 80
I
and 150 people.
Oh my gosh.
let's do that for our next gig.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It feels like that sometimes.
And it takes them a week to set up.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that something, right? Yeah. It's amazing. No, I tell you, that's just it though. All you do is just show up with your instrument, and actually they just hand it to you before you get on stage.
Right.
It's already tuned. It's already got the guitar strap on it, and you just show up and do your thing.
And make the big bucks.
Make the big bucks.
Yeah.
Carlene, I was watching some Flash Jam videos, and all the way back to like the first season or whatever. And I was at the Goose, we were playing, and I was like, oh my God, look, I look so happy. All I did was just show up with my guitar and played.
It was really nice. You didn't do any schlepping of
Nothing
equipment.
else.
I know.
I didn't have to sing. I did nothing. I just got up there and played. I was like, wow, I haven't done that.
Venues with PAs.
I know. It's
Yeah.
like, I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, awesome. Well, thank you guys. Well, I want to talk a little bit about my sponsors real quick, and before we wrap up the show, and then we'll turn it back around to everybody else for a few additional questions. But I want to talk a little bit about Event and Airport Transportation LLC. He's a good buddy of mine, and he's been there since day one. He's got a transportation company that takes people around the state, the city, and takes them up to ski resorts, all that good stuff. Michael, play that video real quick. This is for Event and Airport Transportation. So give it up for Air Events and Airport Transportation LLC. I mean, this guy's got some amazing vehicles. Check it out. He's got some SUVs. He's got a couple of vans, like a party van that's got all kinds of lights and music and stuff in it. He's a huge sponsor of the Local Vibe podcast. And he can be reached at 720-699-1575. He also does Red Rocks events. So if anybody wants to go to Red Rocks, especially like a large group of people, you know, they all pitch in a little bit. You can book him. He'll take you up to Red Rocks, hang out with you, do the tailgating, bring you back safely. So he's doing a great, great service there. And then also does a lot of private stuff for, you know, for anybody that's trying to get up to ski resorts, you know, get from the airport to downtown, whatever it may be. That could be a little hectic driving. And Ernesto, you know, specializes in that and has some really nice luxury vehicles that he can pick people up and take them around town. So definitely want to send out a huge shout out to Event and Airport Transportation LLC. Thank you, Ernesto. And then also I want to talk about Flash Jam. I can definitely always like to talk about Flash Jam. And Jim Lee, which is the founder of Flash Jam, has been doing this now for, Colleen, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm going to say 4 years.
I think it's 4.
Yeah, I want to say it's 4 years. And my gosh, I could tell you, and we were both there. That's how Colleen and I met. But what a great thing. And talk about supporting local music. This is a venue where people can go, they can sing songs, they can play music. Most importantly, you meet a large network of people, you know, musicians, good people, different venues up and down the Front Range, and be able to get on stage, some really nice venues, you know, play your song, play your part. You can either practice or not practice and make it a real Flash Jam, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of the way it started. And, but yeah, definitely does a lot for the music community and has some great dreams about things that are coming up. Eventually wants to play at Red Rocks, and hopefully that comes to fruition.
Boy, I
at some
tell you
point.
what,
Yeah.
when he put that out there as a possibility, I upped my game.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool, right? That'd be
Yeah.
nice. There'd be a lot of people there for sure. So yeah, definitely go check them out at www.flashjam.com and, you know, support local music, discover your celebrity. And again, I want to send a huge shout out to Mr. Jim Lee. Thank you, sir, for being a follower and supporting the Local Vibe Music Podcast. So, all right. Well, awesome. Well, guys, I definitely appreciate you guys coming into the studio and spending some time. And again, just talking about, you know, music things, but anything else that you guys want to talk about or any shout outs that you want to give. Again, this is a live stream, so you can go back and you can view this podcast and post it up. But any shout outs that you want to give out to anybody right now?
Well, you know, I do want to give a little shout out. All right. So I am I'm a member of this social club. It's called Up the Creek Recreation and Ski Club, and they are so supportive of us. They come out to most of our gigs. They love to dance, and they are a great support for us. And I just want to really tell them thank you for all the support they give.
Nice, yeah. And you said that was called Up the Creek.
Up the Creek.
Up the Creek. All right, yeah, Up the Creek. And do they have a website that we could share?
They do.
Okay.
Upthecreek.org.
Upthecreek.org. All right. Yeah, so definitely huge shout out there. Guys, what about you guys? Anybody you want to say hi to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the venues where we perform, their commitment to live music, particularly the Pines in Castle Pines. They've had us there many times. And we've added a lot of new venues now that we're going to be going to over the next few months. And we just really appreciate that they provide us a place to go play. So thanks to all of them.
Yeah, that's a great point, Jim. You're right. And yeah, thanks to the bar owners, the managers, the people that are booking, you know, for getting bands in there. And there's a lot of bands to choose from, right? So again, being able to get on their list, have a good show, be successful at, they call you back. That's always a good sign, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
They pay you a little bit of money, and again, we don't do it for that. We do it because we love do what we do, play music, you know.
And
for
it's
sure.
nice to be able to bring people into their venue.
Yes,
You
that's
know?
right. Yeah, give them some business, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
support
really
the
fun.
local music, give them some
Yeah.
business, have a good time, put smiles on people's faces. That's what I would
That's
say, you know.
It's great that they have bands. So.
Yeah, and then
And I want to give a quick shout out to Linda Lieber, who does a lot of work behind the scenes for the band and pays out band members and
Thanks, Linda.
taxes, all that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, she does all of that, and she also plays cowbell on a couple of songs.
Oh, nice. Right on.
Our cameo cowbell player.
There you go. There you go.
She's awesome.
All right. Anything else? All right. Well, I was looking at some of the comments here, and actually there was one that said that we were talking about the money. It's for the beer tab. I was like, yeah, basically,
Maybe.
maybe if you get lucky. And then another one said, I think I missed what Jim plays. So Jim plays guitar, right?
Yes.
Right.
lead guitar.
Lead guitar, yep. And so we get that on
And
there.
sings.
And sings.
And sings. Nice. All right. Well, awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I certainly appreciate everybody, coming to the studio, and appreciate you guys. I'm definitely going to go check you guys out. I might end up actually going tomorrow. Now that we said
Oh,
that,
it'd be so
you know?
good. Thank you, Eddie, for
And
having us.
Thanks,
go
Eddie.
check you guys out. And then on Thursday, next Thursday, so I do my podcast on Thursday evenings. I always thought about, well, people are busy Fridays and Saturdays, so I'll get them in Thursday before the weekend gets busy. And I have a bluegrass group actually coming in next Thursday, so looking forward to that. And continuing to bring people into the studio here for all the fans of the local vibe. So again, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, everybody. Stay safe, support local music, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks,
Thank
Eddie.
you. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Okay.